Alright, I want to make this quick little video on the Blockbuster event to talk about the 4 heroes that you have a choice of, choosing at the end of this quest. Tell you which one is good, which ones are bad, what they're used for in general, and a little bit of, nice news at the end of that as well. And then I want to talk about Chrome Husks because I've been asked about them a lot. So, they are tanky. Oh my lord. I should have recorded when we had the 140 mini boss. 163. I hit that thing with, I think, 4 Storm King Wrath. I crit 4 times in a row, 8 million damage, and it barely even tickled it. Those things are stupid strong right now. And a lot of people don't really know how to kill them, and it's very simple. And I'm not happy about it, but I'll talk about it in a second. You need to use water or fire to eliminate the Chrome Husks. So you can see them out in the map. They have the red eyes. That's pretty much the instant signifier. There can be a mini-boss with them. There can be without a mini-boss. I've had missions, especially the lower levels, where it's not always a Chrome mini-boss, but sometimes, more often than not, they can be Chrome, and you need to use water or fire, or else it will, bend over and then just go back up to full, and you'll have to kill it all over again. If that's the mini-boss, that sucks. It's really, really not fun. I'm not happy about it. I like the idea of needing to use an element for it, because it, requires you to not be using energy all the time, like a lot of people do, but yeah, you can't even use nature. So I have heard some reports, this is total rumor, that if you can knock it down 4 or 5 times with, physical or energy, it'll work anyway. I don't know about that. That was literally one guy, but I think it's something worth, looking into if you're curious. But I was able to knock these guys here like 2 or 3 times, and I never actually had the chance to eliminate it normally. So yeah, water and fire. But for the 4 picks we have down here, I'm going to start with the good news, and that is that all of these are expansion heroes. So if you don't get the one you want, you can just recruit them. A few training manuals, legendary flux, it's, we'll talk about whether or not that's worth it, but I think the 4 options you have, let me just get it in my brain one last time. You get the Vaughn guy, the chick, the other chick, and the bull guy. I've never learned their names, and that might be a spoiler, because if I've never had to learn their names, that's usually bad news. So Undercover Vaughn is, well, the one we'll start with. He increases frag grenade damage. That is so simple that I don't even know how to start talking about. I mean, if you have a grenade loadout, he's great. He's definitely needed for a grenade build because it'll make it do more damage, but that's it. I'll link my grenade loadout in the description below. That could be a fun way to play. He will be required for that. And then Saboteur Bull is the other option here. When Decoy is destroyed, it explodes. All of these are going to be, like, nice bonus heroes. Nothing that big of it. Like, if you're going to be running Decoy, this is nice. Again, I don't have anything else to say about this. I knew this was going to be a thing, by the way, alright? You guys can rest assured that none of these heroes are that insane. And Deadly Lotus Luna is, I think, one of 2 heroes in the entire game that actually buffs scythes, or spears, my bad. Quick correction, I'm going to leave the rest of this video. I mistakenly said that Whiteout Fiona actually buffs the spears. I get spears and scythes mixed up all the time. Piercing Lotus Edge is the other hero that buffs your spears. It's just a heavy attack efficiency. It's nothing insane, but it's worth noting, especially since he's in the exact same set and was on my screen while I was talking about it. So this is a really good spear bonus. It increases your damage to afflicted. In the lead, she's actually quite powerful, gives you a nice big bonus. The other one, I believe, is Whiteout Fiona, if I can head on over here and check her out. Right here. So she ups the scythe crit rating along with swords and axes. So that's kind of another scythe bonus. I might be wrong about that. There might be more heroes that buff scythes, but those are the 2 that I am aware of that are, worth using. And I believe I did check this one, so that might be quite accurate. And then Ambush Buzz is your last option. Don't even know what she does. Limiting. Oh yeah, so I use her in my dungeon builds. I'll link that video in the description below. 5 fun dungeon loadouts. You can use her with Cottontail Eagle Eye, because after every 6 eliminations with phase shift, or every 6 eliminations within 10 seconds, you get another phase shift charge. So with Eagle Eye, as you're dropping egg bombs behind you, being able to constantly be regenerating your phase shift by giving yourself more charges is kind of a nice way to go. But that's pretty much it. Those are your 4 options. Which one you want to pick is entirely up to you. What do you like? Being able to recharge your phase shift? Do you like spears? Do you like decoys, or do you like grenades? They're all kind of meh heroes, but I think the one that's more or less main game is the Deadly Lotus Luna, who is going to buff your spear. You might end up using her at some point. All the other heroes just buff abilities, and that's not really that big of a deal. So hopefully that helps you make a decision. Hopefully that kind of shows you what you're in for, so you don't have to waste your one choice. Obviously, you can go in here and recruit them whenever you want, and that's it for you guys. Let me know what you think of this update in the comments below. I'm not thrilled about the Chrome Husks, but we'll see what they end up doing with those. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day.